Dr. NTR Educational and Research Institute is a deemed university of great eminence in the south of India in Chennai. It has a number of faculties which include engineering and technology, medical, nursing, physiotherapy, and a large school of humanities and sciences. In addition to the various academic work that we are doing, there is an important activity that goes on is an exclusive center for advanced research for defense establishments set up with us. We have a number of defense research and development projects that goes across Army, Navy and the Air Force. And over the last 5 years, we have executed a number of proposals and activities in the area of research development from our research institutions in Chennai.
We have 14 faculties in this university. One of the oldest faculty is Faculty of Engineering and Technology. Not only oldest, but it is the strongest faculty also. This faculty was started in the year 1988. So almost all the departments are core departments. Being a deemed university, we are effectively utilizing the opportunity given by the central government as a deemed university. We have rolled out curriculum which balances both academic as well as research component. We have embedded the research component as part of the academic itself. We have categorized some of the core paper as ETIL kind of papers, where the ETIL kind of papers are called as embedded theory and then laboratory. These subjects have to be taught as the industry application subjects, where only the person from the industry need to take those subjects. Not only that, we have the skill component also. Again, the compulsory skill credits also given to our students. So with the combination of skill as well as with the combination of these ETL kind of subjects given to them, so definitely our students are really having that zeal in doing a lot of application for industry. Our BTech as well as our MTech students so far have done around 500 plus publications in reputed journals also. We have around 3 research centers in our university. One is Advanced Research Institute, we call that as ARI, and then other one is Virginia Tech India Laboratory, and then other one is Dr. Abdul Kalam Research Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. So we encourage our second year and then third year students to be part of those research activities also. So students are really doing a lot of activities in those centers also. Not only these sort of exposure alone there, so we have very strong international department. So the students international affairs nuclear. So far in this year itself, they have sent around 20 batches of students to various other countries where they learn what is happening there, what is the technological advancement, how those universities are equally nurturing the research component as part of their academic activities also. So these students will come out with a lot of innovative ideas. So the type of ambience that actually we are creating in our university is really class, I can say that.
Welcome to Advanced Research Institute, it's also called ARI. ARI is a premier research institute of our Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute University. Our mission is world-class research and development and training. Our mission, high quality, collaborative and transformational research which involves innovations, developments, consultancy and testing services. We have nearly 9 centers at our ARI. Each center is specializing in its own area. The focus of our Advanced Research Institute is funded R&D projects from Defense Research Organization, Indian Armed Forces, Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, Government of India, Ministry of MSME and other ministries, agencies and corporate sectors.
At the Advanced Research Institute, we are having a department that is related to defense project. We are having retired scientists of DRDO, ISRO, other industry people in our group. So these people will have a set of scientists, those young scientists, around 30 scientists, we are in the department, doing a project related to defense. We give a proposal to DRDO, ISRO and other industry including Tamil Nadu government. Last year we have conducted a defense conclave that is having 8 or 9 scientists. We gathered and they given an idea to PhD scholars, so that we are motivating the PhD scholars to do the defense project so that in their profession they can do well. That is the idea. As well as students also, we are helping them, motivating them to take a defense project. Recently we started a scheme that is industry around Ambattur area. Presently they are having civil engineering work. To enhance them to do a defense work, we give them training, whatever the certificate they have to do it, what is the quality requirement, how to put that product tested. This work we are doing. Tamil Nadu government is giving full support to us.
We undertake various projects related to security which involve surveillance, working condition in adverse climate, improving the efficiency and resolving long pending issues. We deal with Army Design Bureau, DRDO and other research wings of Army like CAPS, CVRD, NSTL. Based on the problem statements of ADB, we submitted proposals for a solution to carry out the research work in our institute. Out of them, below 3 proposals are in pipeline. First one is mobility in creek areas. Army has need for surveillance in creek area of Bhuj due to existing shallow water, muddy terrain and grassy area where normal boat having propeller underwater under the boat cannot travel in this situation. So ARI has proposed solution of swarm boat. This is the flat bottom boat and nothing underneath the floor. It can travel in shallow water, mud area, grassy terrain and along with in the deep water. It is propelled by air thrust generated by air propeller which are mounted at rear side of boat and which rotates with combustion engine, and steering is achieved using radars. Our another project is snow bike. This snow bike is required by Army for surveillance and glaciated and snowbound terrain. Army use snowmobile which are imported from USA. Now a need arise for indigenization due to cost reduction and further suitability for the Army needs. So we taken on these projects. We are working with our industry partner Mr. Wasman in Chennai. It will be driven by 27.2 HP Eicher engine and chassis, brakes, transmission and other parts will be designed and manufactured in India. And another project which is in pipeline, that is the problem of Army at high altitude. It is high altitude kits for B vehicles operating in high altitude area. Because of the adverse effect of extreme cold which exists at high altitude, there is a minus 45 degrees temperature and height is 6,000 meters. So due to leanness of air, de-aerating arises due to less oxygen content in air, and problems are also due to extreme cold weather, cold start. So our approach is to study existing turbocharger and replace suitable turbocharger after analysis, and to provide block heaters, change filters and study the fuels. We have submitted our proposal to Army and we have taken up the first pilot project with Ashok Leyland's make Stallion 4x4 Mark IV BS3 engine, BS3 vehicle for feasibility study and for further implementation.
The first project, collapsible mandrel system design and development for 2-slot rocket motor, is an important project for our defense sector. In this project, the design time as well as the casting time of the 2-slot rocket motor time is drastically reduced, and also it is benefiting to our armed forces by rapidly increasing the production time of the 2-slot rocket motors. Then for the Arjun main battle tank, we have indigenized a composite louver which is bulletproof, which will allow fresh air for the tank crew inside, at the same time cooling the engine, which will not allow the bullet, also the ballistic debris. This is important contribution to our nation. Our universal design is a significant step towards indigenization of the defense hardware. Similarly, for the composite shell design and analysis of the radome of DRDO caps is a prestigious project, and we completed successfully and with a bird hit analysis. The benefits is significant steps towards indigenizing defense hardware. At the same time, the project will be awarded to a private university in India.
ASMUS, Autonomous Submarine Underwater Surveillance Vehicle, similar to be known as Unmanned Robotic Underwater Submarine. This is the project. It's a novel design carried out by Advanced Research Institute. This project involves on multiple surveillance system for underwater vehicle, and it involves a surveillance sonar system. The system, when assembled with a set of survey sensor sonars, the system becomes a multi-capability of surveying sensors. The system has a wide range of applications for defense, scientific and commercial applications. The system has two grade of versions. One is for 500 meter depth rated and another for 1000 meter depth rated. The ASMUS is an underwater vehicle which has been developed with a design of more flexibility, where the system can accommodate both 500 meter and 1000 meter depth required on the field of operations. This is the most flexible design. It's not suitable for only one task. It can be involved in the multidisciplinary task of application required on the field of operations. ASMUS, which is incorporated with the battery system, which has a reliable operation for 6 hours in the field of underwater applications. It was interfaced with GPS, navigation sensor, side scan sonars, which involves the multiple application to be more flexible in the field. The additional array of sensors like CTD, ADCP, DVS and other modules make the system more capable and reliable in the field of operation. ASMUS is an autonomous underwater vehicle, a proud indigenous design carried out by ARI, Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute.
Our Food, Agriculture and Textile Machinery Research Center is part of the Advanced Research Institute. We carry out research and development work on process and technology development as well as machinery design and development. We have an interdisciplinary team working on problems related to the food, agriculture and textile sector. Right now we have 2 projects in hand. One of the project funded by the CAIR board, Ministry of MSME, Government of India, is one of the largest projects undertaken by the Dr. MGR Education and Research Institute. This project deals with machinery development for the kayar sector, which is using cottage type of machinery, and therefore the machine and labor productivity is very marginal. So under this project, our team has been successful in inventing a new technology and machinery for kayar yarn spinning machine. Our machine is suitable to scale up the kayar spinning plants into a large capacity, high speed spinning plants. When Government of India has fixed the target of kayar industry turnover to rupees 35,000 crore per annum and export target of rupees 10,000 crore per annum, the spinning industry will play a crucial role in reaching the target.
Actually, this ARI is involved in sponsored research from DRDO, defense as well as civil sectors. We have some 12 engineers. They have got a rich experience in various fields, like engineering, in the engineering itself, textile field, and design activities, and also we have high-end workstations and desktops, and for modeling we have CATIA software, and also we have for analysis HyperMesh, and presently we are executing many defense projects, particularly for DRDO. For CVRD we have developed composite louvers, because in battle tanks the some openings are provided. There we have to put some ballistic protection. For that louvers are there, particularly for engine air intake as well as radiator inlet and outlet. The openings are must. That if you provide any openings, the ballistic protection will not be there. So to have ballistic protection as well as for opening, we have provided louvers. These louvers are made out of alloy steel. Now ARI has developed composite louvers that is successfully tested for ballistic protection, and it is implemented in Arjun main battle tank. And also presently we are working out feasibility report for indigenous development of common rail fuel injection system. And we have already carried out radome design, that is for Air Force version, land version of Dornier aircrafts, that already we have successfully executed. Presently they request us to develop radome for naval version of Dornier aircraft. And also presently we are working for NSTL, that is Naval System Laboratory at Vizag. They request us to develop autonomous surface vehicle, that it is powered by solar systems. And also for Armed Design Bureau we have submitted many proposals, swarm mode, and also some in high altitude, the derating is taking place. To avoid the derating, what sort of improvement to be done on high power diesel engines. That's a problem also we are working on.
See, my role is to develop the components and systems, machines that every center is designing. After they give the final drawing, my work is to get the relevant quotations from select the relevant vendors. Then depending upon their capability, I will decide and give the job to them. They do the assembly as per our specification and requirement. Our vision is to make the ARI world-class research institute by adopting new technology, latest technology, and meeting the customer requirements, completing the projects in time.
Overall, we had made many experiments in plant science also to grow crops in space in such a way that we had created small experiments and we had submitted to ISRO. So that is under consideration. And next, in the field of space technology, we had made many investigations in reusable launch vehicles, such as a mini space shuttle to carry CubeSats into space. So a conceptual diagram and its experiments were considered and it is under consideration for approval. In the aspects of defense technology, our center caters in unmanned systems technology. So we have the capacity to develop our own unmanned systems such as boats, underwater vehicles and also terrain vehicles. And now the university is currently enabled by the Department of Defense in support of funds. So we are setting up our own UAV laboratory in addition with the artificial intelligence laboratory. So in terms of that, we have currently received a grant from NSTL, that is Naval Science and Technological Laboratory, for development of a power pack for autonomous vehicles. So this power pack will be demonstrated by using renewable energy. So that is the main aspects of this type of technology being developed. So other aspects of defense also can contribute in armored vehicles. They also contribute a lot of defense activities here. So we are looking forward for many activities and collaborations with the Defense Research and Development Organization in the future.
This air pollution monitoring device is the monitoring device is able to sense the carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfuric, nitrogen, dust, temperature, humidity, PM 2.5, PM 10, PM 1. The variable power sources we used here as renewable power sources. This renewable power sources has given the input to in our prototype. So in this project we use the real-time data, the air quality data. It will be updated through the IoT technology. The next prototype we are going to explain about the Smart Agro device. What is the special of this project is the Smart Agro device is able to find the soil nutrient. In soil nutrient there have two different prototypes, micronutrient and macronutrient. In our parameter what we identify is the temperature based on the soil temperature, humidity and nitrogen in the soil level and the phosphorus in the soil level and the magnesium level in the soil level. It will be updated through the IoT technology and it will be shown in the web page.
Leveraging my domain exposure, we take up industry relevant products and projects. Our center focuses on safety, innovation, cycle time reduction, new product development and automation. We start our research from customer needs and pain points. Poisonous gas sensors for industry to ensure safety and security of the personnel working. For that we have chosen off-the-shelf sensors. So while development was in the process, we have come across from newspapers lot of septic tank deaths were happening in Chennai. It is not sufficient to develop projects or to develop concepts. That same thing should be used by the society at large. For this, with this in view, we have submitted the same proposal to Tamil Nadu state government. They gladly accepted our proposal. It is at the preliminary sanction stage. And we have to submit DPR, a detailed project report. Advanced Research Institute of Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute University will be happy to work with you on R&D projects for the benefit of the nation, our armed forces, our state of Tamil Nadu.
The aim of our ARI is to enhance our university to do the defense project as well as help the industry around our university to become a industrial defense hub. That is our main aim of our Advanced Research Institute.
And we look forward to greater opportunities of serving the Army, Navy and the Indian Air Force through various research and development projects, that is of Make in India initiative. We look forward to greatly working with the Indian defense community in this endeavor.